Hey Ocean Crew, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Karen and I'm from Ocean Chicks Films. So today I'm going to show you how to make my version of the Darth Vader burger. It's really cool. I think it's one of the coolest things I've ever made. And it's easy. I think anybody can do it if you take your time. And it is so delicious. Oh my God. So this burger originated in France in a fast food chain they call Quick, which is affiliated with Burger King. Now, France is somewhere that I have always wanted to travel to. I have yet to go, but I really want to do that someday. So the restaurant created this burger with a signature black dyed bun that they used to emulate Darth Vader, and they did it to celebrate the release of the Phantom Menace in 3D from 2012. Burger King had a similar burger released to celebrate Halloween that was black burger themed. It had the bun and the cheese in black, and it was they transformed the Whopper into that for a limited time before as well. I think that's where I saw the burger in the first place, but I didn't realize that it originated in France. So I thought that was really cool. And I could not wait to try to make this burger for you guys, show you how to do it and see if you can do it yourself. Like I say, absolutely delicious burger. Now I'm pretty sure they make their buns black by using squid ink. I'm not positive about that, don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they do. So of course I'm not going to do that. I'm going to create a vegan version of it, and I did. And I'm going to show you that, and I topped it with the toppings of my choice, and you can certainly switch it up and top it however you like. Their burger had 2 patties, mine only has 1, and I didn't do any cheese on my burger at all, so I didn't do the black version of the cheese either, but it still was so delicious. In my bun version, I used activated charcoal, which you can get at pretty much any health food store or vitamin shop. Pretty simple to get, very inexpensive. It's actually, I use very little, but it's actually a good thing for you to take every once in a while. I often take a bit of activated charcoal, add it into some water, and drink it. I get acid reflux really easily, and I have tummy trouble sometimes, so I find that if I drink a little bit of that, it helps with that problem, because activated charcoal, what it does is when you ingest a small amount of it, it'll absorb all the toxins in your system, and it absorbs them, and you don't absorb the activated charcoal at all. It just goes right through you. And so that is something great about this burger too, because when I ate it, I found, because I made it pretty hefty, you'll see in a bit, it's quite a big burger, and I ate the whole thing, and normally that would sit quite heavy in my belly, even though it's a vegan version, but I found the activated charcoal helped to digest it much easier for me, and I felt good the next day after eating it. So I used a Beyond Meat patty. You can use any plant-based patty of your choice. And instead of cheese, I swapped it out with fresh avocado because that's what I had in my fridge and I was craving it. And I also added some of that Bloody Mary ketchup to the burger, which just put it right over the top. Okay, I'm so excited to show you. Let's go make this burger. For the Darth Vader burger, you will need a plant-based burger patty, your favorite toppings, some flour, activated charcoal, quick rise yeast, sugar, very warm water, and some oil. First thing we're going to do is activate our yeast. Take about 2 teaspoons of yeast, a teaspoon of sugar, and about a cup of warm water. Give that a bit of a mix, and then when the yeast, after about 10 minutes, is puffed up double in size, it's ready. Next, take a large mixing bowl, add your flour, your activated charcoal, and make sure it's vegan activated charcoal made from coconut husks rather than animal bones. You don't want to make that mistake in this recipe. And a little bit of salt and the oil. Give it a really good mix until everything's well combined, and you'll have this nice gray flour mixture. Next, grease a pan with some oil so that the buns don't stick. Make it a non-stick pan too, and preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Now you want to dump your yeast mixture into the flour mixture and give it a good stir until it forms a dough. At this point, it started to turn that nice black color, but it was a bit too wet, so I added some more flour. And don't worry about measurements. I'll have the recipes linked below in the description box. And then get your hands in there and start kneading it in the bowl until it forms a ball. Put it on a floured surface countertop and start kneading it with your hands. Just keep going back and forth with the heel of your hand until it gets nice and smooth and round, and you're going to see a really rich black color form. Now take your ball of dough and put it back into the bowl that you mixed it in. Cover it with a tea towel. Put it in a room temperature warm place until it rises. It should take about 30 minutes and it'll be double in size, just like this. Nice and fluffed up. Take a knife or this bread dough scraper and cut it into 4 pieces. I'm actually going to make the recipe good for 8 buns, but in this one I only made 4. Now take each dough piece and with your hands gently mold it and squish it, form it into a ball, into a bun shape. Do that with each of the 4 pieces. And then when you're all done with that and they're nice and smooth looking, you're going to space them out and put them on that pan that you greased earlier. Just like this, and squish them down a little bit with your hands. Then you're going to take that tea towel and cover them over again. Let them rise for another 30 minutes until they puff up double in size, just like this. Then you're going to take them and put them into a 450-degree oven and bake them for about 20-25 minutes. And while those were baking, I decided I would cook up my plant-based patties. So I got a pound of the Beyond Ground Round and I formed my own patties. And I just wanted to show you this. My patties aren't perfect. They're not all exactly the same size. They're a little misshapen, but that's okay. That makes it homemade and they're gonna taste fantastic. Don't forget to put a little bit of salt and pepper on top of them too while you cook, but feel free to use whatever plant-based patty you like. And these are the buns, all fresh out of the oven. They turned out just perfect. They puffed up nicely and they're nice and soft. Now I'm gonna let these sit for about 10 minutes to cool down before I slice into them. Okay, now it's cooled down. There's the bun. I'm gonna slice into it and add all of the toppings. Look how black it is. Isn't that crazy? They look so cool. They taste so good though. You don't taste the activated charcoal at all either. First thing I added was a generous amount of non-dairy mayo, and I slathered that all over the bottom. I love mayo so very much, but you do what you do. If you don't like it, leave it off, and if you love it, add even more if you like. Next, I added some dill pickles because I gotta have dill pickles. I love them on burgers. Next, I added the Beyond patty on top of the pickles, and I put a generous amount of that Bloody Mary ketchup on top of the patty. Oh my God, this stuff is so good. You gotta try it. I'll have the recipe linked below in the description box once again. And next I added some slices of fresh avocado. I had this avocado that was super ripe and I thought, no, I'm craving that, I'm gonna use it. And I deleted the cheese from this burger because I thought it would be a nice substitution, and it was. But if you want cheese on it, put cheese on it. It's all up to you. Next I put on some cherry tomato slices because that's what I had. If you have a nice big ripe hothouse tomato and you wanna do a big slice of that, you go for it. And then for fun, I thought, oh, I'm going to add some more of that Bloody Mary ketchup on top of the tomatoes because that'll taste good. And it did. And then I added some greenery, some nice crisp green leaf lettuce because I love lettuce. So I put that on there. You certainly don't have to if you don't want to, but to me, it just makes for a nice, well-rounded burger. And why not eat your greens when you can, right? And now for the finishing touch, I took the top bun and I slathered more of the Bloody Mary ketchup. You could put mustard on here or more mayo, whatever you like. And I put that on top of the lettuce, and there you have it, the Darth Vader burger. It looks so crazy, but it is really cool. And I gotta tell you, it's one of the best burgers I've ever had that I've ever made. I hope you'll give this burger a try and definitely let me know what you think. The recipes are all in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed that and that you'll try it out, and definitely tag me on Instagram if you do. The burger was so delicious. Oh my God, it was like, I ate it. It was so big. It was like dripping all down my arms, and I ate every last bite of it. It was, you're gonna love this burger. The bun itself doesn't taste like charcoal or anything. You don't even know. It just has that cool color. It tastes like a really, really good homemade burger bun. So I hope that you try it out, and I hope that you like this video. And if you did like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that helps me out a lot. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more recipes like these and movie talk. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you again on Saturday. I love you guys so much. See you soon. Bye.